in terms of play?
I thought we played, okay. We really didn't get challenged on the back end. For whatever reason that was. I'm sure, having a true freshman quarterback, they probably kept it simple and stuff. But, much room for improvement, and especially technique-wise. We got lucky after the one break on the double move. Caught Keith slipping a little bit, and then also early in the first half, they had to curl on the one scramble right before halftime. On the scramble, kind of a curling go deal. So we've got to be better at that.
Considering you say you weren't really tested on the back end, do you feel like you guys don't really, you're still going to be in the same position heading into this week that you were heading into last week, not really knowing or not really having that game experience against some of that?
I'm sure it is. Again, looking at Norfolk State, they'll throw the ball a little bit. Their biggest deal is, they're getting a lot empty. When you're getting empty, there's no run game, so they'll be throwing it. It looks like, when they are throwing the ball, that's probably their number one formation. And they get into some play action stuff, a lot of naked and stuff like that, which always makes it tough for you on the back end.
Swally kid's an upperclassman, got a lot of experience. Looked like he's pretty proficient going by his stats last week. So expecting some sort of a challenge from him.
Exactly. Like I said, they'll get they're a multiple formation team. They get some unbounce, do some different things. So again, you got to be on your toes. And it's one of those deals that's run in a funky formation. Next, the play action, throwing the ball downfield. So it will be a challenge for us.
It's not a
their offense is very similar to West Virginia's, according to their coach. Is that an advantage for you all?
I don't know if the offense, it maybe defensively might be similar. I think that DC played for Coach Castile down at Shepherd, but offensively, I don't think it's too much of a similarity between the two.
You say you don't think there's
not offense. I think the defense.
I
think the defenses are more so similar as opposed to
well,
the
their
offense.
coach said on the TV last night that he thought it was very similar to West Virginia's offense.
Well, and if that's the case, then we should, I like our chances a little bit. That's something we're seeing every day, so, which is good.
Do you think Dobson gave you your secondary a good threat for what things are to come in the Big East? Was he
Going into it, I thought they'd throw that ball downfield a little more vertical to him. Actually, you throw in our game last year, they hit the post on us, and a couple, bubble and goes and jailbreak and goes and stuff. I really did think they were going to throw the ball down the field more vertical. So, like I said, we really haven't been challenged to date. And again, we only played one game. We got 11 more games to go, and I'm sure that's throughout the year that will happen.
So if that's the case, did you find out anything maybe?
Not much. Again, we know what Keith can do. Pat's got to continue to get better. Somebody for like Ishmael Banks, who played on our SWAT team, who really hadn't had an opportunity where the heat's turned up on him. So again, it would be a week-to-week deal, and I'm sure as we go, we'll face that challenge.
Are people going to challenge the guy opposite Keith, you think, regularly on a regular basis? Is that something you expect other teams to do because of Keith's experience and how good he does play at cornerback?
I would think so, but at the same time, you look at it, like last year, and a lot of people threw more on the other side where Tutu was sometimes than where Keith was. And look at the double move. Going into it, you figure they try the double move on Pat, and whereas they tried it on Keith. So again, it's kind of a hit or miss. And bottom line, both guys got to be on their toes and ready to go.